This is Larry Bonaroto from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. What are our responsibilities as a free people? Our second president, John Adams, was eloquent about the responsibilities of free people. Quote, "Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other." End quote. He shared further, quote, "Morality and virtue are the foundation of our republic and necessary for a society to be free." End quote. We know that our freedom was purchased with the blood of patriots, yet many of us do not know or have forgotten that we will remain free only if we accept the responsibilities that freedom requires from each of us. Let's examine each of these. First, the responsibility to understand our government, how it works, and how to hold the people in government accountable to us, the citizens. Our Constitution was designed to limit the power of government by creating three distinct branches. Each branch is limited by the checks and balances of the other two branches. Our Constitution lists the rights we received from God by virtue of our citizenship, and the right and duty to vote in elections is limited to American citizens only. Second, the responsibility of personal honesty. By being personally honest in our families and in our lives, we can demand honesty from those who lead us instead of lies, deceptions, and distortions. We cannot expect honesty from those in government if we are dishonest, if we are deceitful, or if we distort the truth. By embracing personal honesty, we must remove those in government, both elected and appointed, who trade in deceptions, outright lies, and distortions of the truth. Third, the responsibility of self-reliance, self-improvement, and self-discipline instead of permanent dependence on government. Our Constitution gives all political power to our citizens. That individual power requires us to be good stewards of our time, talent, and wealth. It requires citizens to be disciplined in order to seek the self-improvement necessary to be more, do more, and earn more. We must be accountable for our actions, our inactions, and our personal debt. And remember, a government powerful enough to give you everything you want is powerful enough to take away everything you have. Fourth, the responsibility of morality and virtue in our public and private lives. By personally living virtuous lives, we renounce the immorality of promiscuity, corruption, and infidelity. We cannot expect more of our leaders than we expect of ourselves. Citizens must be virtuous and faithful to our families, our employers, our employees, and to each other. We cannot hold a government to a higher standard than we hold ourselves. Finally, it is time for a national revival that will require each of us to return to the honesty, morality, and self-discipline on which our nation was founded. We must recommit to God and to each other, to reject the lies, deceptions, and distortions of those in power and of those who enable and cover for them. This much is clear. If we do not accept the honesty, morality, and self-discipline of our founding, we will destroy our country and have only ourselves to blame. So I ask again, what are our responsibilities as a free people? And that is today's Morning Minute.